Okay, so welcome everybody. You see, today we have a different backdrop. The conversation is on top tips for parents on gender and sexuality, which is why Gunjan is here. She is an expert on gender and sexuality issues, have worked on it for decades. So I'm not even going to try and count the number of years that she's given to the development sector already. Okay, you see number two there. So Guinea's Planet is turning 2, and so it's our birthday month going on. And Gunjan wanted to give us a gift, and which is why she is coming on live stream today. And the whole week, you will see 5 o'clock in the evening, there'll be a very short video for young adults that's going to come on from Gunjan. On our Instagram and Facebook pages. So look forward to that also tomorrow. First thing, Gunjan. So before even we come to the questions that parents have asked us, like maybe we can just talk about, why are we talking about gender and sexuality like for diverse terms of children? So gender and sexuality issues, what is the need for parents to engage with this?
So Shweta, I think messages of gender and sexuality are, like I like to say, they are वो माहौल में है. Whether you like it or not, they exist. Young people are picking up all kinds of stuff from all kinds of places. So there are two ways of doing it. One, you can ignore it entirely and behave as if there's an elephant in the room and just keep quiet about it. The other thing that you can do is you can take it head on and you can start engaging in conversations with your young child, and help shape their ideas around sexuality and gender, which we know will go a long, long way as they mature, as they grow older, and things like that. So I think that we talk a lot about other stuff. You're talking about about cleanliness, about hygiene. You're talking about all the rest of it. So why are we ignoring issue of gender and sexuality, which for a sexuality wala like me is central to a lot of things which young people pick up, and how they shape themselves as they go ahead. Yeah.
Right,
So
right.
there's no question of avoiding it, is what I'll say, Shweta.
ओके लेकिन कुछ पेरेंट्स का ये भी इशू है, कुछ का नहीं. आई थिंक मेजोरिटी का ये इशू होता है कि हमें ही नहीं पता तो हम बच्चे को क्या बताएं या हम
बिल्कुल
उससे
बिल्कुल.
कैसे बात शुरू करें. तो वहां
या
पर
या
what to say to parents?
तो मैं मानती हूँ ये बात कि आप कह रहे हैं कि अगर पेरेंट्स को खुद ही ये बहुत एक किस्म की हिचकिचाहट होती है कि भाई बोलना क्या है, कितना बोलना है, कितना बताना है, और ये बातें बताने वाली थोड़ी ना है, वो तो खुद ही समझ जाएंगे, हमने नहीं समझा था. सो आई थिंक पेरेंट्स हैव टू गेट ओवर दैट हमारे जमाने में वाला टैग. द सेम थिंग जो हमें बड़ा बग करता था व्हेन वी वर यंग, व्हेन आवर पेरेंट्स से कि हमारे जमाने में तो ऐसा नहीं था. So the same thing applies for young people today, that they don't want to hear this dialogue from parents कि भाई हमारे जमाने में ऐसा नहीं था. So if you don't know, but you know your child, right? Who knows a child better than their parents do? Now the musibat in that is a double-edged sword, Shweta. I feel sometimes parents really don't know their kids, and that phase also will come in your life when they are like, who the hell is this person living in my house, coming out of my body? Who is this? But the truth of the matter is that if you keep engagement, or even chota mota, what you think you're comfortable with, that really helps. Secondly, I will say gear up. The time now you can't sit back and say, यार हम खुद कैसे करें, पढ़ लो ना. So बस अपने आप को prepare कर लो. There's plenty of stuff out there in the internet. Just type it and you'll find stuff which suits you, जो आपके घर में fit बैठता है, जो आपके बच्चे के साथ आपको एक किस्म का resonate करता है, वो आपको मिल जाएगा. तो थोड़ा सा ये ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग छोड़ के और ये फिल्म और पिक्चर्स और वीडियोस देखकर छोड़ के थोड़ा सा इस किस्म का भी कंटेंट अगर आप ढूंढना शुरू करें तो बहुत है आज की तारीख में अवेलेबल. तो ज़रूर उसमें अगर पेरेंट्स अपने आप, प्लस फिर आप जैसे लोग हैं जो कि इस किस्म की चर्चा उठा ही रहे हैं, बहुत सी ऐसी वेबसाइट्स हैं जो ये चर्चाएं उठा रही हैं, तो नो हार्म इन फाइंडिंग आउट लिटिल बिट, गियरिंग अप इज व्हाट आई विल से.
right. And so on Guinea's Planet जैसे बहुत ज्यादा फोकस होता है कि हम सिंप्लीफाई करें कॉन्वर्सेशन को, एम्पैथी, डाइवर्सिटी, डिसेबिलिटी या कोई भी और इश्यूज. सो अगर मैं बोलूँ कि जेंडर एंड सेक्सुअलिटी इन वर्ड्स को ही हम थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाई कर दें पेरेंट्स के लिए कि भाई हम सोचते हैं कि इसके बारे में सिर्फ एक्सपर्ट्स बात करेंगे, बट देयर इज अ लॉट दैट यू कैन आल्सो यू अंडरस्टैंड, यू ऑलरेडी नो, बट एंड यू कैन ऑलवेज ऐड टू योर नॉलेज. तो जेंडर एंड सेक्सुअलिटी इश्यूज की जब हम बात करते हैं तो उसमें आता क्या क्या है जिसको
बहुत अच्छा. या तो लेट मी स्टार्ट विद लाइक व्हाट वी डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर ना, कि असल में कि ये चर्चा आपको शुरू करनी क्या है एंड व्हेन डू यू वांट टू स्टार्ट दिस. तो पीपल लाइक अस वी आर ऑलवेज आस्क दिस कन्वर्सेशन जब हम ग्रुप्स में काम करते हैं कि भाई कब शुरू करना चाहिए ये चर्चा। एंड आपको ताज्जुब होगा ये सुन के कि बहुत सी लोग बोलेंगे जी जब बच्चा 12 साल का हो जाए, जब बच्चा सेकंड स्टैंडर्ड में चला जाए, जब 10वीं में चला जाए, व्हाटएवर द हेल इट इज, राइट। लेकिन असल में आप ऑलरेडी यंग पेरेंट्स जो हैं जिनके छोटे बच्चे हैं उनके लिए तो मैं कह रही हूँ आप ऑलरेडी कर रहे हैं। आप बताते हैं ना बच्चे को कि तुम्हारे शरीर को किसी ने हाथ नहीं लगाना, वो केवल ये 4 ट्रस्टेड लोग हैं या 6 जो भी आपके ट्रस्टेड लोग हैं जिन पे आपका बिल्कुल विश्वास है। आप कहते हैं ना कि आप इसको चांटा नहीं मार सकते, आप कहते हैं ना कि आप बहन के बाल नहीं खींच सकते, तो ये सारी बातें तो हम बता ही रहे हैं ना। तो यही तो है शुरुआत, क्यों नहीं कर सकते? नॉट बिकॉज ये आपको थोड़ा सा इस पे थोड़ा सा अगर आप फोकस करें तो आई थिंक इट विल हेल्प। यू कांट डू इट not because she is weak, but because it's not the done thing. This is not respectful. So जहाँ पर आप बच्चों को या छोटे बच्चे हैं तो हम उन्हें किस किस्म से वो बात बता रहे हैं, आप किस किस्म से उनको why they should not be doing something and why they should be doing something is something that you can talk to them about. और क्योंकि बॉडी से हम लोग आमतौर पे शुरू करते हैं कि योर बॉडी इज योर ओन एंड यू हैव अ राइट ओवर योर बॉडी, ओनली यू हैव अ राइट ओवर योर बॉडी, बिना पैनिक क्रिएट किए, बिना उसको। तो अगर आप ये चर्चा शुरू करते हैं बच्चे के साथ कैसे, लाइक सो इट्स मच ईजियर। यही जेंडर सेक्सुअलिटी है। आमतौर पे हम जब सेक्सुअलिटी के बारे में चर्चा करते हैं तो माँ बाप को लगता है कि मेरा बच्चा इतना छोटा है, उसकी मासूमियत छीन लोगे ये सारी बातें बता बता के उसको। तो द ट्रूथ ऑफ द मैटर इज दैट इट्स नॉट अबाउट robbing the child of the innocence, but rather keeping the innocence, but yet inculcating some values in the kid's mind, in the child's mind, both genders, if I may say. So not only creating an atmosphere of panic, but also creating an atmosphere of pride and respect and diversity in your family about your child and other children also is really crucial. आप वहाँ से शुरू कर सकते हैं अगर आप चाहें तो।
ग्रेट। सो गुंजन, कुछ क्वेश्चन ऑलरेडी छोटे बच्चों के बारे में अभी आ रहे हैं, लाइक फॉर 7 year old, बट बिफोर आई आस्क दैट क्वेश्चन आई थिंक लेट्स कवर दिस टॉपिक की when we think of young kids, like 5, 6, 7 or below these also, तो जेंडर एंड सेक्सुअलिटी रिलेटेड क्या मैसेजेस हैं, क्या नुएंसेस हैं जो सारे पेरेंट्स को ध्यान में रखने पड़ेंगे
जी
when they are communicating, dressing up or saying anything to the child?
राइट। सो असल में श्वेता मैंने बहुत सारे कोपियस नोट्स बना रखे हैं और वो यहाँ से वहाँ हो गए हैं सारे के सारे। तो मैं 3-4 चीजें जरूरी बता देती हूँ जो मुझे लगता है जरूरी है, लेकिन अगेन आई एम कमिंग इन विद अ कैविएट कि हर बच्चा एक अलग अलग किस्म का बच्चा होता है। एवरी किड इज यूनिक और उसकी एक्सपीरियंसेस वगैरह वगैरह बहुत यूनिक होती हैं, है ना। तो हर बच्चे की जो ग्रूमिंग है, जो बड़ा हो रहा है, व्हाटएवर द अपब्रिंगिंग ऑफ द चाइल्ड is different. So do keep that in mind in every way whenever we are looking at these. They are not like some standards, but just to keep that in mind. So for one, I think, let me start with like something which is like, when you see a child acting out, for example, when you see a child who is let's say a daughter who is all about the pink and the Barbie and all the rest of it, जो कि as a mother आप सोच रहे हैं, as a father आप सोच रहे हैं कि यार ये सब ये कहाँ से सीख रही है, and this whole thing about I'm so pretty, I'm so beautiful, and girls have to be dressed up, and I'll put a headband wherever, all the rest. So if you're trying to change that dialoguing and you're thinking कि ये आ कहाँ से रहा है, so look around you. ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई बच्चा बहुत छोटा है तो वो अभी तक तो स्कूल भी नहीं गई, अभी कुछ ऑल द रेस्ट ऑफ दैट, तो वो कहाँ से सीख रहा है ये। देयर आर सो मेनी इन्फ्लुएंसेस फ्रॉम सिनेमा टू टेलीविजन विच इज प्लेइंग इन द बैकग्राउंड, टू योर कॉन्वर्सेशंस विद योर पार्टनर, टू इन-लॉज, टू ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स, हाउस हेल्प, फ्रेंड्स इन द पार्क इफ किड्स आर गोइंग टू द पार्क दीज डेज ऑफ कोर्स। सो ये सारे आइडियाज उनके अंदर से बहुत जल्दी आने लग जाते हैं। सो it's a good idea to keep a track of what your child knows, कि वो क्या सुन रहा है, क्या देख रहा है, उस पर एक नजर रखिए। Children, I believe, are like sponges, तो वो सब कुछ सोक कर लेते हैं। हमें लगता है उन्हें पता नहीं चल रहा है, उसे समझ नहीं आ रही, लेकिन उन्हें पता होता है आप दबी आवाज में कब बात कर रहे हो, आप पीठ पीछे करके कब बात कर रहे हो, तो समझ आ जाती है कि कोई सीक्रेट बात कर रहे हैं ये लोग वगैरह। So that's one part that I will definitely say, that be aware of what's going on in the environment. And
Right.
let us acknowledge the fact that
Yeah.
there are influences in your own home which may not be the same as what you want to give to your child. So जो असर आसपास के हैं बच्चे पे, वो आप कुछ और सोच रहे हैं पेरेंटिंग की नजर से, और असर तो काम कर ही रहे हैं ना, तो उन पे भी नजर रखनी पड़ती है, खास तौर
Yeah.
पे बड़ा
So
मुश्किल है।
yeah.
हाँ,
Yeah. So Gunjan, here I'll just bring two examples that are coming to my mind, from
प्लीज।
again my context itself and also people around me. So for example, simple things like telling my son, अगर कोई उसको बोले कि आप ये रोटी क्यों बना रही हो, तो लड़कियों का काम है, आप झाड़ू पोछा क्यों कर रही हो, ये तो आंटी का काम है, मतलब जो सुबह आती है,
राइट,
सो ऑलरेडी मतलब कुछ रोल्स वो हो जाते हैं। एंड इवन
राइट,
सिंपल थिंग्स लाइक जैसे हम चप्पल लेने गए, स्लीपर्स उसके लिए, एंड वी वर
राइट,
इन द शॉप, like my son loves pink. Okay, आप उसको कुछ magenta pink दे दो,
राइट,
that's the first thing that he will grab. And so he
राइट,
was going towards pink, and the salesperson saying, ये girls के लिए, boys के लिए. And I was like, no matter what you say, he's still going to choose
yes,
pink. So
yes,
that be please. But
yes,
having said that, today I gave him a top, and he said, ये मैं कैसे पहनूंगा, ये तो girls का है. And
right.
so
Oh my goodness.
So he's the same
Yeah,
boy
yeah,
picking up different influences, he makes choices, but लेकिन
right,
मतलब influences तो है ही, सोच तो चली रही है continuously.
right. So Shweta, you were reminding me of an incident in which there's a colleague of mine who is a very strong lesbian woman in the field, and she has adopted many children, of which one is a boy. She has a few and then adopted boy, and then we went over for something, and then the only conversation that he could have was about mummy papa, mummy papa. So and she's like, what the hell, there's no papa in this whole conversation. I am a single mother and I have female partners, so which papa is he talking about? So in his head, a family unit was the mummy papa unit, and she was like so upset. So let me just bring this conversation back to mothers and fathers, जो कि आज मेरे बड़े निशाने पर हैं, and I'll come on that a bit later. If your son or your daughter chooses, let's say, the color pink, it's not a comment on your upbringing under any circumstances. And neither is it a comment on the fact that, oh my goodness, my daughter is one of those pink princess Barbie lovers and she's the case, actually. Pink is just a color. So let's not just get so, which is why I have invested in a pink color nail polish today. So that's what I'm trying to say. That it's okay if pink this way or that way is okay, but I'll also say for upbringing, from the upbringing part, please. And I have some notes here. Uh, it's always we see that when we are praising a girl child, what are we praising her on? Let's have a look at that. You're so pretty, you're so cute, you're such a sweet little girl. So all that. So that's one conversation which you're having. And what is the conversation you're having with boys? Are you having the same conversation? You're so pretty, you're such a sweet little kid, you're such a sweet little boy. Perhaps not. So please praise your kids for what you want them to be. That you are so fearless, you're so bold, look at your choices, you're so smart, as opposed to you're so pretty. So that's one thing I have for small children, especially for girls. Unfortunately, the packaging that they come in is all about beauty and their looks, as opposed to. And on the contrary, that if they do any khurafat and if they do anything naughty, then they are always, they're always chided for, what's the matter with you? What kind of a girl are you? Originally the same thing, and alternatively the same thing applies for boys. Like you said, what is the matter with you? Pink? Are you sure? Like, so that conversation. Ladka hai to, you can't do this, you can't do that, don't be like this, don't be. So there's a lot of drama that gender plays out for women, but it also plays out the same for boys. So it's a very tight balance, as somebody has said, that it's a tight balance.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to a question now, जो कि एक 7-year-old बच्चे के context में आया है कि whether it's a boy or a girl, but the point is कि हम safeguarding bodies और privacy के बारे में कैसे बात initiate करें बच्चे से, खासतौर से अगर एक environment में हम already उसको we're not really रोक टोक नहीं लगा रहे हैं कि वो क्या पहनेगा या कैसे पहनेगी या कैसे ड्रेसअप होगी, तो अभी तक रोक टोक नहीं लगाई है, बट अब 7 years की है या का है, एंड अब हम सोच रहे हैं कि सेफगार्डिंग बॉडी प्राइवेसी, अपना प्रोटेक्शन कैसे करना है, इन चीजों के बारे में हम इनिशिएट करना चाहते हैं. सो व्हाट डू वी से टू देम?
Like I said, that there's no quick fix to this, but if we have, 7 is a age by which this conversation about body has already been done. Are you okay? Are you comfortable? आपको कुछ हो तो नहीं रहा, किसी ने हाथ तो नहीं लगाया, कुछ ऐसे किसी ने कुछ किया तो नहीं है, आज कुछ किया है क्या स्कूल में, आज कुछ अलग बात हुई है क्या? And to pick up the kind of vibes that a kid has with other people. Also to keep your eyes open for little different behavior. I'm a big believer of demonstrated behavior and then change in demonstrated behavior. So वो भी आप नजर रखिए, अगर कोई कुछ अलग हो रहा है, कुछ different हो रहा है, तो it's worth questioning or asking or showing some curiosity about. The time that you choose, I was doing a session in a school, and then there was this mother who was like so afraid. She was so afraid that something would happen to her child, who was a grown-up enough girl. I was not grown up, well, about 8, 9 maybe. तो she had this कि आप लिख दो मुझे कि मुझसे पूछना क्या है. वो जब भी स्कूल से उतरती है, the minute she would get off her school bus, she would start asking questions like, and here they are. And this is where the whole issue of intersectionality also matters. For instance, bus वाले भैया ने कुछ किया तो नहीं. So the idea that she's putting in her head is it's people like this. She's not asking any other question. She's not asking घर के किसी नाम से. She's saying उसने तो नहीं कुछ किया. School में किसी फलाने teacher taking a male teacher's name. उस teacher ने तो नहीं किया. And all that. So these are the kind of things that you want to watch your own stereotypes about and start this conversation. It's very, very fair to start talking about cleanliness, about safety, about keeping safe. It's very, very fair. And may I add here that this entire onus does not fall on the mother. There are times when the father has to step up. Where are the desi dads? I really want to have a shout out for them. That there's a big role that fathers play in this entire conversation. If they are going to be this missing party, then the job of teaching gender and sexuality to young people, be it a boy child, girl child, intersex child, is very, very difficult. Because the entire onus falls on the mother, and then there are so many other issues that carry on there. So
right,
that's
interestingly, like one of the parents has also commented, how fathers also need to be there around, doing similar things as everybody else in the house is doing, so that parents see that happening.
Yes. So that's a very good point, Shweta, that that where is the issue of equality coming in from? How are we talking about equality? How are we talking about gender roles in the family, right? This whole thing about the father who goes out to work, and then the value that we give to that, the value of fathers working. I urge you all, mothers, particularly women in the family, that maybe we need to change that entire dialoguing, that because he is going to work, hence he has more power, hence he has more control, hence he is much more important. And the fact that mummy is going to work or working from home is dispensable. So where is that ideology coming from? And that leads me to one thing leads to the other. I'm sorry if I'm all over the place as to who our heroes really are. Our heroes are, is the mother working from home, not working mother, whosoever she may be. Is she a hero in the eyes of the child? Who is inculcating that value? Who's inculcating that value of look at how important women are these days? Who's inculcating the value of women have done so much, not only in the field of professional fields, but also otherwise. Like, look at the heroes around your own home, and just the fact that why is she a hero? Because she's your mother is not good enough. So this whole thing of revering women or giving them status only because she's your mother is not good enough. It's because she's also made of a lot of other stuff. She's doing a lot of good work. She's contributing into the family economy and the world economy. And in the upbringing, that really has to be acknowledged by the father, by the male members of the family. It cannot be diminished anymore. Part of the problem in this, Shweta, please let me just add this, are women themselves women, and here's a shout out for you. Please stop being these great sacrificing martyrs who are like, I was being a mother, all that. Please stop talking about yourself in self deprecating terms. Please stop giving yourself, cutting your importance down in front of your own kids' eyes. That is not the case at all. For example, I'll give you an example of a very, very empowered friend that I have, and um, it's a mixed race marriage. A father is a South Indian, a mother is a North Indian woman. So whenever their son, who by the way lives and studies in the United States of America, introduces his father, he always introduces him with his PhD, that he's a doctor, so and so, so and so. But when he introduces his mother, he just speaks her full name. So why does he not say she's Doctor so and so? She has a doctorate as well, but it's just not in his head. And when I asked him, but isn't this, she's also a doctor so and so, isn't she? So he says, no, that's his grandfather, who is a medical doctor. But not wanting to accept that my mother also has a PhD and is a professor in a university in America and things like that. So there you go. So let's not make ourselves out to be those women who are just a housewife, just a mother, please. There's great value in being mothers. I understand that, and we talk about that another day. But that's not your own.
Yeah, something.
Right,
So I'm
right,
going to go
right.
back to the question, so some of it is coming in the lens of this, that while parents, especially aware parents, वो तो फिर भी कुछ लोग हैं जो कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हम मैसेजेस मतलब इस तरह के ना दें कि लड़कियां ये करती हैं, लड़के ये करते हैं, लेकिन वो मैसेज मिल रहे हैं उनको, अपने बैचमेट से मिल रहे हैं, किसी और से मिल रहे हैं. सिंपल थिंग्स लाइक स्पाइडरमैन, सुपरमैन, तो उससे तो बॉयज खेलते हैं, लड़कियां थोड़ी खेलती हैं. So a child has picked that up and now she's saying कि so that must be true, and then so she's now stuck to her this thing कि जो उसने औरों से सुन लिया है. अब पेरेंट्स उसको बैलेंस करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, but it's a hard thing. So considering कि जहाँ पर पेरेंट्स मैसेजेस ध्यान से भी देने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, there's a lot that's coming from outside जो उनको बैलेंस करना है, काउंटर करना है. And what would your be recommendation to them, like who are really trying to balance this out?
Yeah. I tell you what, Shweta, just create. I mean, I'm saying just, but I know it's very, very hard to do. It is about creating alternative images. So if they are hearing this there, and you are creating a different image in your own home, I think that's a very good thing to do. It's about, it's not about saying, oh my goodness, your friends' mothers are crazy, but definitely for saying, oh, where have you learned all these terrible things from? But you can definitely bring up the conversation and say, well, that's one way of looking at it, and here's another way of looking at it. So don't panic. It's going to happen. It's bound to happen. So I don't worry about it, but don't sit back either. That let it go. अपने आप हो जाएगा सब ठीक. I don't think that it works that way anymore. If you want to bring up respectful children, and if you want to bring up children who have great value to offer, then I think sitting back is not an idea, which doesn't mean that you become this really panicky person either, but definitely that you have other things to talk about. You're raising different role models, you're watching a different kind of the imagery in the house is a bit different. It definitely helps.
Okay. Right. So going ahead to another kind of an experience, I think, which is, where a parent is saying that how other parents, they also comment on, like parents comment on each other, let's say. That's how I put it. They comment on कि बच्चे को ये क्यों पहनाया है, वो क्यों नहीं पहनाया है, या कपड़े हैं, थोड़े और extra पहनाओ, if you have a girl. And if mother thinks कि नहीं, मतलब I am all right the way she is, why should I add extra layers because दूसरे को कुछ लग रहा है. So in this scenario, जहाँ पे parents anyway एक दूसरे की parenting और way of bringing up children पे बहुत ज़्यादा चीजें कर रहे हैं. By the way, हम भी आज यही कर रहे हैं ना, हम और parents के लिए और कुछ चीजें बोल रहे हैं.
That's right. Yeah.
How do we balance this out? Where parents giving tips to other parents, but also passing on stereotypes in that manner.
Yeah, it's a really tough one. It's a tough one, Shweta. I really don't think that there's and the bigger difficulty is when it's coming out of your own home. Then the child is also torn, and you are also stuck because you want to maintain some sort of a social relationship with the rest of your family members. But on the other hand, there are these counter images or ideas. I think the difficulty is in standing firm. Is that यार हमारे यहाँ चलता है यार, it's okay, it works for him, it works for her, however it may be. It is a very tough call. It's a tough call, and I think this is where both the parents have to be in it together. Oftentimes, it's mothers who are left doing all kinds of explanations, giving clarifications as to why your child is the way your child is. I think this is where fathers also play an equally important role. If it needs to be, then you need to have that conversation with your partner, who or whatever gender they may be, and also people in the house, that this is how it's working for us, this is what I am doing, I am not telling you how to do it for your child, so don't tell him all these things, is one way of doing it. And the other way of doing it is to have that other side conversation with your child, that how, what do you think about that? Now today चाचा said this, कैसे लगा तुम्हें सुन के? और आज वो your niece, like his cousin or her cousin was doing something, what do you feel about that? So on those kind of lines are some simple things. I know that Kangan Ratra is asking a question about transforming the minds of male members, but I can't see the question. Will you just see that, Shweta? It's gone a bit low for me, so I can't see that.
Yeah, it's there. I can see it. But before
Okay.
that, there is another
Okay.
question. So I will take
Okay.
that first.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, the question before that is, so you talked about not bringing in stereotypes when you're asking the child कि दिन कैसा था, इसने कुछ तो नहीं किया, उसने कुछ तो नहीं किया, जिसमें obviously stereotypes आ रहे हैं कि हम कभी बस ड्राइवर के बारे में कुछ कह रहे हैं, कभी मेल टीचर के बारे में कुछ कह रहे हैं. तो क्या आप कुछ एग्जाम्पल दे सकते हैं कि फिर बारे में क्या पूछें? इसके कुछ एक दो एग्जाम्पल दे सकते हैं जहाँ पे हम स्टीरियोटाइप्स नहीं ला रहे हैं, मन में लेबल्स
Right.
भी नहीं लगाते दूसरों के लिए, बट फिर
Right.
भी हम एक्सप्लोर कर रहे हैं बिकॉज एज पेरेंट्स सेंडिंग चिल्ड्रन आउट इन दिस कॉन्टेक्स्ट जहाँ पे सब लोग डरे हुए हैं बिकॉज ऑफ द इंसिडेंट्स ऑफ सेक्सुअल अब्यूज एंड द वे दे हैपन. सो पूछें क्या फिर बच्चे से कुछ एक दो एग्जाम्पल.
आप एक छोटे बच्चे के बारे में बोल रहे हो?
हाँ, like 6-year-old, 7-year-old.
Yes. So देखिए, up till now for us, like 6, 7, 8-year-old children, even more than that, and I'll have to say, please, let's put a cap on till the time. How long are we going to be giving our children babies baths, right? And getting into their private space. But I think you can definitely, and this is a really off the cuff, let me think a little bit more about it to give you a more informed response. But I think you can definitely start with, is everything okay? Are you feeling all right? कोई दर्द तो नहीं हो रहा आपको? कहीं सब ठीक है? That kind of stuff. Very simple, non-threatening questions. And even things like आज कोई नई बात तो नहीं हुई? कोई नया person आपको मिला था क्या? Things on those lines, I think you can definitely start. And reminding them that, remember, the body is yours. I hope that they didn't touch you wrongly. I hope that this kind of stuff you can definitely think about. Very small. But like I said, let me be a bit more informed about this. Let me think a bit more and I'll come back on this. But you can definitely say, कहीं दर्द तो नहीं हो रही है आपको? मैं नहला दूं किसी ने? When you're those private moments when you have with your child, be it father or be it mother, is a time when you can ask all kind of disarming questions. Sleeping time, reading time, sitting together and having a conversation. You can always slip a question in. It doesn't have to be like the project hour, so that the child also knows that something odd is coming my way. It can just be one of those very gentle moments, non-plus moments where you can just slip a question in quietly. And that,
yeah.
Yes,
so children
yes.
remember and they come back. Okay.
Right.
So
right.
I'm going to the question, this one that somebody's asked. Ki, how do we transform the mindsets or behavior of male members of the family on these topics as children pick up their behaviors first at home as well?
Absolutely correct.
As moms कुछ कर रहे होंगे, fathers कुछ और कर रहे होंगे. Like, I mean, it could be other way around as well. So basically,
Right.
behavior
Yeah.
या mindset औरों का कैसे change करें family में अगर हम ऐसे सोच भी रहे तो.
Yeah, that's a very, very valuable question. Also, because of the fact of what I said before, that patriarchy has taught us that men rule, है ना? That जो आदमी कर रहा है वो बहुत valuable है, जो वो बोल रहा है वो बहुत important है, etc. So I think it's very difficult situation for the women of the family to be able to address this on their own, like I said. However, fear not. I mean, you are a very up, you are into this whole business of changing the game. Then why fear? You can definitely say like, look, I this doesn't work in this family. Yeah, no point in saying it. I would advise don't say it in front of the child because then the children are not silly. They know they can pick up कि oh my goodness मजा आ गया मम्मी का झगड़ा हो गया चाचा के साथ. So so we don't want to create that situation either. But you definitely want to have a counter image ready, a counter argument ready, short and crisp, जो बच्चा समझता है, जो उसने पहले भी सुना है अपने आप के घर में. So agar if there is something which is for instance being said which you don't like or you don't agree with, um, firstly the kid will notice that this is different, this is not what my female members of the family have taught me, or this is not what cuts the mustard in my family. It may well be the case. Yeah, on the other hand, you can always come back and have the conversation that that's what so and so thinks, but this is not what we think. What do we think? And just go back on that. You may also want to, if you want to take that panga, then you may want to also address it with the person जो आपत्ति create कर रहा है आपके लिए आपके बच्चे की upbringing में. You can do that.
Right. Okay.
Hmm.
So thank you, Gunjan. I'll अभी क्या हो रहा है कि बहुत सारे parents, especially because young ones के parents हैं, तो बहुत सारे questions से related भी आ रहे हैं. But I do
अच्छा.
want to shift the gear now to the next group. Like
Right.
pre-teens, teens, young
Right.
adults. In their
Right.
context, उनके parents के लिए, what are the things that you would like to definitely give out as top tips and perspectives?
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. And when I close, I have a few things which I would definitely like to touch on, especially with this younger age group, and we'll close with that. Give me 2-3 minutes, and I have some stuff on that. So, with preteens, and let me also refer my notes, which I have copious. Now the issue is that they know a lot, and the other issue is that they think they know much more than you, and they may well just because they are exploring, they are reading, they are being encouraged by schools to look at online, to study. So they are reading, they are checking, they are talking. There's a lot of that happening. They are the masters of technology. And they have the time and they have the permission whilst you are doing other stuff, going to work, etc. So they do know. They do know a lot. So no harm in acknowledging that. That's in fact, it's a good thing to acknowledge it. That yeah, you perhaps know. However, I have some life experience ahead of me. So, I have a little puppy. I have a dog who's not really a puppy anymore. See, me falling in the mother trap. He's 3+, and for me, he's still a puppy. Well, whereas in the world of dogs, he's definitely in his mid 20s. But it's who is the boss of the house should be very, very clearly stated, even with young people, not by being authoritative, but definitely by using your experience, by using your knowledge, by using the fact that you have a lot to say on various issues. So one is this issue. The other thing that I'll say is that young people are now, they are beginning to experiment. So premarital sexual exploration has come of age, and the age limit there has definitely dropped. So buckle up is what I have to say for parents. I can almost hear my parents say, "Oh my God, heavens, no!" But the truth is, that's the case. So you have to decide, what do you want to do? Do you want to be that person who wants to hide under the big garb of propriety and it didn't happen in my time kind of a conversation, or do you want your child to have respect of their own body and be able to give respect to the other person's body? That decision is a quick decision you need to make. You need to also smell the roses. Masturbation, touching themselves, Snapchat, sharing nude pictures, sharing graphics, all the rest of it is happening. So what are you going to do about it? You can't shut their computers down. You can't be sitting on top of their heads and saying, let me see what you're doing. But you can definitely do what you did when they were 6, when they were 5. Reiterate those messages of safety. Reiterate those messages of respect. For women, we talk about safety. For men, we talk about respect. Why is that so? For women, we talk about, keeping yourself safe, and men, it's okay. No, I think the combination has to be made that safety and respect really go hand in hand. And if I have to, if as a woman I have to keep my body safe, then similarly as a boy, you have to respect that woman's body as well, or your partner's body, whosoever that partner may be. And even if it's a same sex partner, the same rules apply. That you can't kiss and tell. You can't go and make a story and say, I got a sexy picture of his or hers. You can't use sex as a tool. Those are the kind of things that you want to start talking about with your young people, especially boys. You know, boys, I think they just get left out, Shweta. They get left out of inputs because it's not easy. Who's going to do that? Is that going to be the mother sitting him down and saying, listen, I want to talk to you about the fact that, is that the thing? Obviously, coming back to what you started off with, it's an uncomfortable conversation for a mother to have. Then are you going to trust your husband to tell him, यार इसमें कौन सी बड़ी बात है? भाई बड़ी बात तो है ना. But this boys will be boys thing. अरे मैंने सब समझा दिया है. So you want to make sure that what has been समझाओ. You want to make sure that are you both on the same page, and that there is no shame in talking about these things with your young people. Even if they say, "Oh, mama, please, I know it. Oh, papa, please, I know it." Yeah, you do know it, but let me make it known to you that this is what I would like. This is what I would like you to think about. And the sooner you start, the better. Are they going to listen to you when they are 14, 15? Perhaps not. Is it going to make some effect somewhere down the line? Let's hope so. Yeah. That's what I
Right.
got
So
for now.
that sounds like a great tip, Gunjan, कि मतलब आपको पता नहीं कि इम्पैक्ट क्या होगा, लेकिन आपको कॉन्वर्सेशन तो कर लेनी चाहिए.
आप
मतलब
कर लो. Yes,
don't wait
don't
it out.
wait. And also,
Yeah.
you can use there's a lot of stuff that you can use. For example, music videos. For example, the kind of stuff that they are consuming, songs, etc. That can be used like, what is that song? What is that what is that kind of a thing? So I know that, yeah, that young people be like, it's like taking away the fun times of dancing on chittiyan kalaiyan or whatever, smack that or whatever the hell they're dancing on. But no harm in making a note of it, that, oh my goodness, you girls are dancing on it, but you know what they're talking about, right? So on those lines. Yeah.
Okay. So I know we've already stretched a lot, but let's have the last question that came in was that. So the question is, how should we discuss the adult TV content with children and when?
I will have to say here, thank you for that. That that there's a lot of value in age-appropriate information. Obviously, you will not say to a 6 or 4 or 5-year-old child what you will say to a 15-year-old child. And what will happen is that if there is adult content on or whatever you're watching, uh, what you don't want to do is say, oh my goodness, look uncomfortable, get up and walk out, let me go and get a glass of water now, let me leave the father and son together, let me quickly send my daughter for a chore, jao 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 jaldi se ek taraf AC on karke aao. So that kind of panic, that kind of discomfort will come out very openly. If you're watching television together, if you're watching Netflix or whatever, and it's sexual in nature, and you think that this is stuff which has not been discussed in your family before, mark it that maybe that's the time has come. And keep an eye on what kind of influences your child is getting, what kind of conversations they are having, what kind of stuff they're coming and telling you that they heard about, and maybe that's your moment. Don't miss a teachable moment about. Remember we saw that movie? So do you have anything to ask about in that, and on those lines? So you could definitely use that as a moment. Yeah.
Right. And of course, I mean, I think one thing, although you did bring in examples related to this, but like remembering, I mean, for parents that जेंडर के बारे में बात करने का मतलब सिर्फ बॉयज और गर्ल्स के बारे में बात करने का मतलब नहीं होता है, राइट? इट्स मोर
No.
देन दैट. सो
Yeah,
कैन यू
yeah.
से a few things about that? Just
Yes,
that.
yes, absolutely. Thank you, Shweta, for that. It's not about boys and girls. It's actually talking with the language of respect and equality. And that anybody of any gender, any caste, any religion deserves it. That's gender talk. When we talk about, unfortunately, gender has got this really bad name, or oh my God, here come these fiery feminists. And now we are all saying this, how to raise your son as a feminist, how to raise your child as a feminist. But it's not a bad word, actually. But the truth of the matter is that it is about raising your children to be bold and fearless and to be curious and respectful towards every single human being, whosoever they may be, and definitely not show one gender down, show one caste down. I really am very affronted when I hear young people making rude comments about caste, about class, about religion. It's about body image. It's that's I mean it's really shocking that we are still doing that kind of stuff. So I'd say that that's definitely one thing that we want to talk about. It's not about just boys and girls, but also this, like you said. And like you said earlier, that diversity is wonderful, that you all want to be different, but when somebody is different you look down upon them. So how does that work? You want to be this really different person, but when you're going to go out, you're all going to straighten your hair and put black nail polish and wear black clothes. You're all going to do that. So the whole thing about being different is not so easy. So just to remind them of that as well. Shweta, I want to close with two or three important things if you have the time, and that is
Sure,
for,
sure.
especially
Go
for
ahead, go
young
ahead.
parents,
Yeah,
because I know
yeah.
that that's your thing. Um, where are influences of sexuality and gender coming is what we were talking about. I think it's also about, when I keep saying creating images, so let me just say a little bit about what that means. So I would say that maybe the image of you and your partner, whoever that may be, largely we are not looking at same-sex partners these days. I don't know when that happy day will come. But with you and your partner, your male partner, female partner, whoever it may be, you may want to look at some tender moments between the two of you. We must not have the partners of the family, father, mother of the family, always at loggerheads. We must not have a situation where the father is making disparaging comments about mother all the time. We must not have comments about from the mother using the father as a scarecrow all the time. That can't happen. We must have situations where mommy and papa are sitting together in a moment of intimacy, having a conversation with each other, maybe even an arm around each other, etc. So that shows of affection are very, very normal for that kid. Similarly, fathers, here's a shout out for them if there are any here. Um, who says that when a father loves or adores or shows signs of affection, that is unmanly? Men seem to have come with this idea that if I'm showing affection or praising my child, it's like a very, इसमें मेरी खुद की मर्दानगी को मेरे को ललकार रहा है कि यार आदमियों के बच्चे को इतना प्यार दिखा रहा है. I mean, what is that? That doesn't. I'm telling you that goes a long way for children, boys, girls, both, to be loved, adored, appreciated for what your accomplishments are, who you are by the guy whom you are holding as this great person, not because he's this great person, but also because we never hear it from the father. It's as if he's not supposed to do this, and all that loving and cuddling will come from mommy. So that's another thing that I would like to say. I would also say that that let's not be in a place where, or like I've already said this, where all the responsibility of all messaging is sitting with women. I think it definitely has to be shared. Let's not be in a place, already said this, where fathers will use अरे जल्दी करो रे, तुम्हारी मम्मी का पता है ना फिर वो क्या करेगी, like what type of commenting is that? So that needs to change definitely. Mothers, please stop using the mother card as your only franchise. मैंने तुझे अपने शरीर से निकाला है, मेरे शरीर का हिस्सा है, माँ बच्चे का दर्द का रिश्ता है. प्लीज फॉर हेवन सेक, अगर जब माँ बनोगी तब पता चलेगा. आई थिंक दिस इज डिसरिस्पेक्टफुल टू वुमेन who are choosing not to be mothers. It is disrespecting for mothers who are choosing to adopt. It is disrespecting for your partner who is a man and is not a mother but is equal. हमें जो कंधे से कंधा आपके साथ मिला रहे हैं, who is trying to change the entire conversation, and then whenever you are falling short, you're like मैं तो माँ हूँ ना, माँ का दिल. So let's be a bit careful about that as well. And I'll just close by using, extrapolating from a comment by Gloria Steinem, in which she says that we have begun. We know the conversation about raising our daughters as sons. That conversation is very well entrenched in our minds. How about now we start looking at raising our sons as daughters? And that's where I'd like to sort of bring this to a close from my side.
Bye,
Thank you and
everyone.
happy
Bye.
birthday to Guinea's Planets. Many, many
Thank you,
happy
Gunjan.
returns of this day, Shweta. You're doing amazing work, you and Jamal, and keep it up. And anytime,
Thank
I'm
you.
always there. Yeah. See ya.
Right.
See ya. Yeah.
Bye. Bye,
Bye
Gunjan.
then.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Thank you very